Hey everyone, it's Karen. Thanks for tuning in for another video. Today we're going to do something a little different again. I'm trying to kind of switch things up for you guys here and there. But this one actually happened by accident. I hadn't really planned on doing this one, but it happened, and so here we are. So today what I'm going to be showing you is laminated trackers and what kind of pen will work and what kind of pen will come off. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. Okay, so these are the two kind of markers that most people use to color in their trackers as they go. This one's just a regular Sharpie marker, and this one is a dry erase marker, an Expo dry erase marker. This one, I hope I'm in frame for you guys. So these are the two that we're going to be testing out, or actually I already did test it out on one of the trackers, and I'll show you what happened. So what I have here, first of all, are trackers that I'm going to have. My surface area looks a little different today because I didn't want to mess up I didn't want to mess up my desk, and I didn't want to mess up the new pad that I got for my desk. So we just have a piece of cardstock paper. Anyways, these are challenges that I made. They're going to be available on my Etsy shop to download. I'm trying to not get the glare for you guys, but it's a 52, one of the trackers that I made is a 52 envelope challenge. So I went ahead and laminated them. This is just regular 5mm lamination, the regular glossy kind. And just so you know, this is the one that I was using. It's the Scotch brand 5mm clear finish laminating pouches for this one. I hope you can see that. I'll have it linked down below. I'll have it linked in the video description below in case you want to use these or if you want to check them out. And then the matte laminating sheets look like this. So with this challenge, and actually with all of the challenges that are going to be available on my Etsy shop, I made them in portrait and in landscape, depending on your preference. They're also going to be available as a physical product that I will laminate for you and mail. And I can laminate it for you just like the tracker itself, or I can make it with the margins hole punched so that it will fit in. Isn't this pretty? I bought this binder not because I'm going to use it, I don't think, but I bought it so that you could see what the trackers, how the trackers look in here. So you can either have, I'm getting kind of sidetracked here, you guys, I'm sorry. So you can have your tracker like this, if you like portrait, okay? Or you can have your tracker like this, if you like landscape. Or you can have just your regular tracker with no hole punches, either portrait or landscape, and these can just fit into the pocket with your cash. Okay, and so that's just real quick why I made so many, not so many, but why I made different versions, because I did have people say that they like the landscape, and I know that a lot of trackers come in the portrait, so they're both sizes for you. Anyway, for the, where was I? For the matte lamination, this is nice because there's no glare as I'm showing it to you from my ring light. And the matte laminating pouches are this kind. It's the Llama brand, I guess. Thermal laminating pouches. This is also 5mm and matte. And I'll link this one in the video description for you too. So what I was doing as I was kind of messing around with these different laminations, I just wanted to test and see, because for my trackers that I use, it's regular clear lamination. And so I can use a Sharpie marker and kind of, well, that was bad. Hold on. I can use a Sharpie marker. Let's just do it again. Okay. And I can let it dry for a couple seconds. Just kind of wave it back and forth. And then it kind of stays. It's not going anywhere. Okay. Or I've seen people use a dry erase marker like this. And then we'll just kind of let that air dry a little bit too, because I just want to show you what happens. I use a Sharpie marker with my trackers. See, even though we let that air dry a little bit, it just rubs right off. The Sharpie marker, if you use, this is just fingernail polish remover, regular fingernail polish remover. So if you use a little cotton ball, it comes right off. Comes right off really easy peasy. And a lot of times I use this is how I use my bank teller slips, with the Sharpie pen. And then when I'm done, I just wipe it right off and it comes out really clean. I'm hoping you can see that without the glare. But it does come off really clean. The dry erase does not stay on the lamination. It just rubs right off no matter what. When I was doing the matte laminating pouches or laminated tracker, I also did a pink Sharpie. We'll just start here. And then I also did the Expo, the dry erase marker. Okay. And we'll just let that dry a little bit. Okay. I can still see that the dry erase marker is a little wet, so I'm just gonna let it set in there a little bit more. Okay, so now the pink one doesn't come off, the Sharpie doesn't come off, and the dry erase marker stays pretty well on the matte lamination. But when I go with my nail polish remover, the dry erase marker comes off and the pink one kind of leaves a stain. Let me get a dry cotton ball. Okay. I don't know if you can tell. So then I was like, oh, that's no bueno. Let me get a little bit more to see if it will come off. And it doesn't. It stains a little bit. So you can see that's what I was doing up here in this corner. This was before I filmed. And then this is the ones we just did. Let's see if I can get close for you so you can see. There is leftover ink. So then I thought, okay, well, let me try alcohol, because it's supposed to come off with alcohol, or that's what people say online. So I have these little, these little alcohol squares. So I tried the alcohol square as well. And let me just dry that off, because that is not making a difference at all. You can still see the color. From the pink, a lot. From the pink Sharpie, you can see it a lot. From the green dry erase marker, you can see it just a little bit. So, really short video today, but I just wanted to jump on and let you know that if you are using a matte lamination, your ink is not going to come off all the way if you want to reuse it, which is, I think, a lot of the reasons why people laminate their trackers is because they want to reuse them. Because if you don't want to reuse them, then you can just use paper. But the ink is not going to come off all the way. Between the rubbing alcohol and the fingernail polish, the green dry erase marker did come off pretty well, but you can still, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I can still see a little bit of the green. And for sure you can see the pink. So in my opinion, the clear lamination is best with a Sharpie marker if you intend to reuse your tracker. So anyways, that's all I wanted to come on here to say. If you have any questions, leave them down below and I'll try to answer them the best I can. And like I said, these trackers will be available on my Etsy shop. I'm going to do a video announcing the launch, so stay tuned for that. If you're not subscribed to my channel, you should be. So yeah, if you're interested in that, stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel. Be sure to click the bell icon so you're notified when the video uploads. But I am going to do another video explaining more in detail about what is going to be in my Etsy shop and available for you guys to purchase. One of the items is this 52 envelope challenge, either landscape or portrait version, either printable or physical product that I will laminate for you and send to you. But because of this issue, I'm not going to offer, at this time, I'm not going to offer the matte lamination if you want the physical product. I will do the clear one for you because I think this one's better. So anyways, that's it for today. I hope you guys found this helpful. If you have, like I said, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I will try to answer them the best that I can. And thanks for joining me today, guys. I will see you guys all next time. Bye-bye.